Shadow Company, SC Knife Monkey, how you guys doing? Yep. Marco, good to see you. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Got some fun stuff to talk about today. I'm super stoked about. The bottom right, nice call. This is the Off-Grid Knives Cayman XL. It's a little bit of an older knife. It is in 14C, and it is a monster of a knife. I mean, it is big. It's really cool. It has super smooth action, and it just showed up, and I got a good story about some of these to know if you stay or not. I don't know. This off-grid knife's pretty sweet. We're talking about all sorts of stuff, man. I don't have anything on the table that I think will upset you that much. But yeah, just kind of hanging out. But haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Eddie. Hope you're doing good. I did a video for the CMB Predator. It is still on sale right now. I didn't know when if they were going to end it over the weekend, but it's on sale for $49. Hey, Froglet. And if you choose the crossbar version, it's $47. So 14C, full size. I've been a big fan of CMB for a while. Oh yeah. But this is a good one. You know, here's another CMB I really like. The Explorer. Oh, hey, Greg. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a good knife, isn't it? This one is not on sale, and it's going for like $59. It's also in 14C. It's pretty cool. Oh, this one I'm stoked about. So this is a new CJRB, and it's kind of different than what they normally do. The only way to open it is thumb hole, but the action is on point. This is the Droma, the new Dylan Mallory design. And it's aluminum, and the inlay is G10. But it fits perfect. Man, the action is great. Gons, what's up? But for just having one opening method, this thing is super fidgety. And I'm definitely recommending this one right now a lot. It's nothing crazy, but they got it right, man. And, you know, Mallory, he's awesome, so. Like it's not focusing very well today. Maybe that's because of the colorful hank or something. Got this nice white micarta Rough Rider. They're calling the dark color on this titanium. So it says titanium. This was an awesome gift. Oh no. But loving this one. And you profit. That's right. He's got to get another one. So, or you can pick up a nanner, CJRB nanner. You guys are hilarious. Got the zipper out today. I've still been waiting for decent weather to get those night vision goggles out. I can't wait to get out there and a bit more with those things. Got the Concept BTF. If you go back to some of my shorts, I have stumped this many times, and it just stays strong. I love S35VN. And it's one of my favorites. Oh yeah. Hey, I got some from Shay sent some in, so I'm gonna definitely be using some of those knives for stumping, and we'll be doing some gas station stumping. All sorts of fun. Let's see here. What else we got going on? But yeah, so this knife here is courtesy of, on Instagram, Wolfman EDC. He heard what happened to half my knife collection and how I'm not bright, and he sent me a handful of knives so that I have something to review, and just out of pure awesomeness. So a big thank you for that. Hey Jim, how are you doing today? So we got a handful of off grids that we'll be doing some reviews on, checking out. Hey Mick. Well, I was cleaning my office one day, and it's my work office for my art studio, my knife filming, everything. And I was in a hurry. It was garbage day, so I had a couple boxes set out. One was garbage, one was art supplies to keep, one was knives. I was filling it, garbage was coming, grab the box, throw it out in the garbage. They take it away, and it was my box of knives. So it was like half my collection. There was no getting it back, so that was a bummer. Yeah. Hey, Tegan. Got this out today. Been thoroughly enjoying this. Big thank you on that. And I've never had one of these, they call these the Dock Razor patterns. Not had one before, but it's awesome. I'm digging it. It's really a good one. So yeah, Wolfman EDC on Instagram sent me a handful of knives to, get a use and stuff, and I'm just super grateful. But one of them was this off-grid Cayman XL, and this thing is just a beast. Yeah, I would. I would if I knew where to even start. You caught your limit? Nice. I had seen some of the stories you'd posted. Looked like a good time. Hey, Dave. Nice. That'll be very useful, I bet. Definitely probably come in handy. Cool. Hey, Thomas. So I did my video on the CMB Predator that went on sale from, like, depending on where you're at, 60 to 70 bucks. They had it marked down to 49. It's 14C, full size. But I love CMB. They make some great high end and some great budget. And this is one of the great budgets. So on their version 2, it was a little bit thicker. It was a crossbar. It did not have the tab there. And people were like, hey, we like the crossbar, but we would love to see a button lock, and we would love to see a filler tab to make them just kind of stand out a little bit more. So they immediately went to work, got this one out, and it's available now and on sale for 49 bucks. Who makes Civivi? We Knives does. So a Chinese-based company. So the CMB, what I love is how they do their sharpening choils. They do all of them like this. And that's one of my favorite ones. Just very handy. And these are some solid knives. And then if you want the crossbar version, it's 47. So that's even crazier. Yeah, fish for days. Yeah, like a month and a half ago, went out to Lake Michigan and came back, and there was enough for like all of us for quite some time. Probably not as much as you caught, but I don't know. There was like 400 accounts called that though. Fine by me though. Don't need that. I don't have it near me. Honestly, I just use like the most basic work sharp, the little portable. Yeah, I 91 pounds of fish. You are set for a little while, I think. Get some of that in the freezer and marinate some of that. Honestly, I get a lot of knives to check out that I don't have to sharpen very often. Hey, Fook. And I also have a friend that has a sharpening business. So I trust him. So I'm not sure exactly, but I think tomorrow we might have memberships. I filled out all the paperwork, got it all in. We have super chats, but we will have memberships hopefully tomorrow. So that'll be kind of cool. Yeah. It finally happened. Well, we'll see. But so this new CJRB. Hey, Kelly. Talking about this new CJRB here. It is aluminum with G10 inlay. One deployment method. The hole. Oh my gosh, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. That's the first one of all time. Black and red snapper, beeliners, and some king mackerel. Well, that'll be good. Snapper and stuff. Man, thank you so much, Fook. No, that's awesome. I appreciate that so much. This community is awesome. So the CJRB here, not only is it different, it's got the aluminum and G10. It has a bolster lock, like a bolster liner lock. And this is the new Dylan Mallory design. It's full size, but also kind of compact. I am just digging this thing. For being one deployment method, it's super fidgety. The action's amazing. I'm recommending this to everybody. But It's so weird to have these things now. Kathleen, how are you doing today? Thank you, Mick. Party too hard. So today has been fairly crazy. I received a package in from Wolfman EDC, and this is one of the knives he sent over. This is the off-grid Cayman XL and 14C, and this thing is huge. So this is pretty awesome. And then over on the big one, oh man, they're amazing. The only deployment is the flipper tab, which is amazing. We have a liner lock, and no double detent, nothing. It's perfect. Yeah. So let's do some comparisons here. We got the Corvette XL, and here is the Cayman XL. I mean, that's crazy. Honestly, it's not as heavy as you would think. It's G10 with milled liners, and it definitely weighs less than the Corvid. Now, if we're going for very light, this is really cool. I just think this came out so great. This design, it's different than a lot of CJRBs. I'm gonna be carrying this one a lot. Yeah, now I need to put it next to a Sheepdog XL. And so yeah, if all goes according to plan, tomorrow we'll have memberships. So hey, Ron Crow. Hey, Robo. Froglet. And you always got to have the nanner nearby. Oh, I know. Like this summer, I wear gym shorts in the summer when I'm doing a lot of stuff. And then I inevitably pick my heaviest knives. And I'm like, man, why are my clothes just not fitting? I'm certainly not losing weight. And then I have not stumped the nanner. I want to really badly, but I'm just a little nervous. I mean, this point, I could really screw up that edge on that. I don't want to do that. But I do have lots of other goodies for stumping. Man, maybe we should stump a proponent or something. So yeah, tomorrow, I think memberships will be live. It seems to be like it's going to work that way anyways. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Whole bunch of stuff to review that has come in. Got some other stuff that's a bit different. But I thought about getting the Cold Steel Kyoto. I've thought about it. Yeah, that is true, Fook. I did stump my slip joint though. I stumped my Kershaw slip joint, and this is I don't know if it's a sheep's foot or a very drop point, but this thing went in like it was nothing. That was crazy. Yeah, but I do have all those knives that Shay got out of a bucket at an estate sale, so we're gonna try to stump some of those. I think I'm gonna make sure first it's okay if deer eat banana, and then I might go out and do some slicing videos with this at least, and we'll have some videos for that. Now, there's a few things. Later this week, I'm getting back into the art studio for just 2 days. I'll be filming that, and let's see here, what else we got. So uh, while TikTok still exists, I put the fillers out, for some products, and I don't. I mean, sometimes after you do that, you're like, they turn you down, or some of them say yes, which is awesome. So I got like a ratchet set and this heavy duty bag, which I'm going to be able to really utilize for things. Um, so kind of branching out on the EDC, um, but some. Whoa, Jim! No more boxes for trash, trash bags only, and no trash bags for good stuff. Exactly, Jim. I learned my lesson. I appreciate that so much, man. That's super awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Adventure 50. Um, so we'll have a few interesting things for videos, and then we got a whole stack of a little bit more older school knives, like such as we'll have a handful of off grids to check out, um, and do a full review on the Mallory here this week. There's a lot of awesome stuff going on. If it would stop raining, I could mow. um, Knives are life. I don't know if they still have the sale, but if anybody is looking at some Spyderco's right now, Optics Planet has like a 48% off deal. At least they did over the weekend, and I see that it's still going on today. So I mean, you can get like a Mannix. Plus, if you've never shopped there, you get a 10% coupon that you can stack it. So they have like Mannix 3s for like $120. And that's like Spy 27 or higher. Definitely I'd say check them out if you're looking at Spyderco's. I might have to, we'll see. Yeah, it depends on which cold steel you're looking at it. When you like and sub come together. Oh man, yeah, right. I'm sure Gons. You got a Bodacious for 160. Heat code is over, so there, 180. That's still a good deal. Still a good deal. Because I even was shopping around. I was like, is this everywhere or just here? And I was like, just there. So, yeah, some good deals going on right now. And CMB has the Predator for $47 to $49. Snag that up. I'm not sure if they still have this going on. If you go to Tack Knives, they were running a 30% off everything sale over the weekend. But if it's already been turned off since it's Monday, let me plug my phone in. There we go. You can use code Titanium, and that'll still get you 20% off everything, including the zipper here. And I think these might be running low again already, but once, well, I shouldn't say but once they're gone. He has some new ones on the way in pastel colors. And then after that, I think he has some titanium ones coming. But yeah, these are cool. I know knives are life. Hey, if it was up to me, both of us would have that quiet carry. And if I knew it was going to sell so fast, maybe I would have done whatever I could to make it happen. It was gone in like a couple hours, and it wasn't even announced. Quiet Carry did one of their knives in G10, and then the price, I think it was like 150 in Vanex, and they didn't announce it. I heard about it in a private chat, went straight to Knives Are Life because I know that's his brand, and I was like, "Hey, here's the link." I swiped it from a chat, and just in the time that him and I talked and were thinking about jumping on it, they were gone already. 150 of them were gone that fast. It did, Robo. Everybody's into the abalone right now. I can tell you right now, if somebody's selling cold steel on TikTok, it ain't real. Man, the amount of fake garbage on TikTok. Like, if you don't buy it direct from the company on there, then it's definitely not real. I mean, fake spider codes, fake, I mean, everything's fake. Even the cheap knives are fake. It's ridiculous. They don't. I see them, and you can click on it and report that it's a complete, like, copyright clone and everything, and they don't ever do anything. It's obnoxious. Nice, Robo. Congrats. The one thing I will say, I know there's going to be this new app coming next month, and that TikTok is going to be slowly undone here in the States. I don't know if I'm going to switch to this new app. I mean, more than likely I probably will, even though I don't want to. But if anything, if it at least helps stop with the clones, they did. I saw the SOG one today, and they even called it the SOG. And I was like, there's no way that knife cost $28. Yeah, you know, it's not as easy. They don't give you like the amount of reach that they used to. But it is a good way to interact with some companies. I will say that. Like, if some companies are never on their Instagram account, they might be on their TikTok account, and it's a way to get a hold of them and, you know, talk to them. Slippy August 28th, the other rating. Nice. Well, that was one of the ones that I lost, unfortunately. That was probably my priciest loss, so I might be having to look one of those up. Well, the way it sounds, Kathleen, is the company it's basically gonna be a TikTok replacement. But it's gonna be the exact same thing, except all the control will be here in the US, which I think it already is for the US one. It's very confusing. But they did make the announcement. I mean, I know they can always back up on it, but they've set hard dates. Like, TikTok will be available all the way through March, they said, but there will be no updates till then. So once things get glitchy, you'll have to switch to this other app, which is owned by both. I don't know. You know, we'll always wait and see what happens, though. Hey, Kevin Smith and Knives. How's it going, man? Oh, that's true. They're really good. Got this off-grid Cayman XL in. Oh, Steve-O, you're gonna have to DM me. It's been ongoing for like the whole year. So it's a Chinese-owned company, but a lot of Americans make money promoting products. They're pretty much, I mean, there are American products on there, but it's mostly Chinese products. So the president wants us to have total control over TikTok, and the company that owns TikTok are billionaires, so they don't care. That's not how they're seeing it, Robo. They're calling it stealing, like giving away our information. Where honestly, I mean, I'm not going to get all political, but like China, Russia, the States, they all have all of our information already. There's nothing hidden, I don't believe. I believe everybody has everything on everyone. So it's been this ongoing thing about wanting it to be completely U.S. controlled, and the owner doesn't want to sell it. So, because like Meta is completely owned by a U.S. person, and Google and all that. So it's well, they had an ultimatum to sell to an investor, or he will bar them. They did like one like test ban where they shut it down for one day on everybody. And that kind of sucked because everything came back all weird. um, but yeah, I'll send you a link to some info. It's crazy. That's right, Kevin Smith. That thing is $0. um, Apple and Samsung take. Oh, exactly, Robo. I mean, that's where it's all gone. Like it's already everywhere. So no, man, I need my phone. But like it's just all political games, but I'll be on it as long as I can be on it, and if there comes a time where they close it down, she was coming. I think it was like late October, November. That's true, Robo. You still watch right now? Yeah, well, TikTok is confusing all the way around, but um, but we'll see. I'm pretty vested here in YouTube, and while I have my channel over there, and some of you guys are over there, it is definitely not the same. It's not the community over there. I can spot it pretty easy just by how they're trying their price points are dead giveaways. Um, there's all sorts of things you can look at, like the size of the font is always off. It's like a little bit smaller always. But they claim it's S30 when it's like tinfoil, and I mean they even completely rip off the Microtech box and the Spyderco boxes, the Benchmade boxes. Like everything has been completely copied. But the problem is they're not made with the same materials. Well, it depends. Hey, El Nav. We're talking about all the craziness of TikTok. Um, I guess it's fine to say because Ray, Everyday City Carry, he's on tonight. He'll be a good one to talk to about it. He got into TikTok when it was mass growing. He had 100,000 followers. He openly said in multiple lives that he was making 30K a year. And then they pulled his account. And when they have a 3 strikes you're out policy, and when they do that, you have to start over. So he lost all that this year. I certainly don't make that. I made like $20. So, and that $20 goes right back into the massive. That $20 went to ship probably 1 or 2 items. You got to just do this for the love, not for the money. Yeah, Whatnot, I found at least there's channels I trust. The Blade City guys, they're good guys. I've talked to them on Whatnot. Blade Runner, they got a storefront, they got an online store, and they do TikTok. Very trustworthy guys. But after that, I would watch somebody a while before I would decide. And you got to really make sure, like if you're buying new, cool. If you're buying used, that's more where it can get a little tricky. But honestly, with the amount of shipping costs on Whatnot, it's not very much of a enticing for me anymore. Retail staff definitely worth. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuchs amazing at catching those fakes. Hey, you have a good day, Tegan. We'll talk to you later. He's shady. Blade Runner, yeah. What channel are you watching, El Nav? I don't know if that's. I don't know if we're on the same Whatnot app. The only one you won was a free one. The only damaged one was a free one. Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's why I prefer to stick with the companies that I trust. I do a lot with White Mountain. I buy a lot from like TPK. You know, Chicago Knife Works, Optics, Planet. Chris, who owns Lone Star Knife and Supply, or the companies directly. Hey, El Nav, Gons wants the link to that. Um, I think they probably are. I mean, it could be real, and the heat treat could be like 4. Just like with slip joints, there's a few guys I really trust, and then there's a few that are either very overpriced or I just, they don't ever have any sales. So then I kind of like, hang back. But if you guys are ever on there and you have questions about a certain place, let me know. I'll check around in the community, see what people say. Hey, Fred, how's it going? Good to see you. Big thanks to Fred for letting me check out a bunch of his amazing knives. Got some videos that are out and coming out. I know, man. I got to get that. There's just so many knives and so little money. A gold gas station knife price at $250. Oh man. Yeah, that's right, Gons. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I'll have to go check that one out. I will say, I believe when Kenman's done, I'm gonna get to check out Mo Patty's Excalibur, and I am gonna get a black mat. I'm gonna do a full MC spoof. I'm going to try to be funny and review his knife, and at the same time make video game jokes, ignore your super chats, and and throw some gas station knives around. Oh man. If you got that kind of money and you don't research what knife to buy, that was selling on Ali for 400. Oof. I don't know about that. Yeah, there's no resale value in those in the fake ones, man. But oof. 10K. But the thing is, $400 isn't going to feel like a 10K piece. Just like $30 isn't going to feel like a $300 one. You want me to get a TSA box of knives off eBay? I've been thinking about it. I just don't want to have to shop on eBay. Here's what I'll do. I'll probably just do that. A $10 utility knife from Home Depot the other day, and it gave you more joy than. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is great. The ergos are great, and what I love is that it's so different than a regular CJRB with the aluminum and then the G10 inlay. One deployment method, but you have the bolster lock, and it's dialed in. Mallory did a great job on this design, and it's got just the smallest thumb ramp that actually makes a huge difference. Um, this is definitely one of my picks right now. This thing is amazing for, I think, $55. Hey, Ron Dobbins, how's it going? See, so Casey's on tonight. Everyday City Carry Ray's on tonight. Let's see here. Who else is on tonight? Let me know. um, and what do you guys got in the pockets today? Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. I'm doing good, Ron. Had some knives come in. This one's the Cayman XL from Off Grid. Really stoked about it. Fellow knife enthusiast sent me a box of knives, and it's great. It's gonna be content for a long time. Oh, nice, Fred. I hope Kenman goes live. He's got his league on Mondays, so we'll see. That's definitely a possibility. I've been looking at some budget fixed blades that people have been asking me to review on from Amazon. So I've got a list going. That's definitely on the list. Yeah. Oh, cool. He should have. Let me double check. Kenman was sending it to him, and I'll double check, and I will get back to you today on the SPK fixie. It's done. Nice. Yeah. Lots of stuff trying to keep up with. And let's see here. I've got to do a review of the Tenables bomber that Shay sent in, which is amazing. They really need to get more of those out and available. 3 winners. Ends this Monday. Feel free to drop your link, Alnav. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Send me a pic on Instagram, and I'll check with Brian here when we're done. The favorite of the ones you sent. I'm gonna say it's a tie. I love that concept. I just wish it was a smidgen longer in the handle. I'm gonna say it's a tie between the wingspan and the tri-stash. Yeah, the tri-stash with that wingspan also was just killer. Both of those were great. There's Elnav's link. Feel free to give a follow. So I don't have any new ones at the moment, Ron. I did get all of those that I had from the previous painting session are all in the gallery. You can always message me. I can share the link. I just don't know how to type it in while I'm live. And then I'm going in this week, and I'm going to be doing some more. I'm only going to be in there 2 days this week. But, when I'm out doing cheesy stuff, like having to shop at hardware stores, the fun stuff, sometimes I stop by the paint mixing area just to get ideas for colors. And I took all these samples, and they're not big, but I'm gonna end up painting on them all. I picked them all. They all have fun names. Yeah, I got a couple of them named Pansy. I was just gonna send those to people that drive me nuts. No, just kidding. Um, Elephant Skin, Marshmallow Whip. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little bit of painting on these, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet, but so you haven't used the wingspan much. You got it at Blade Show, Atlanta. Its first review at the show. Never brought it home. I am Ron. Yeah, so probably Wednesday. Yeah, tell Loot. Wednesday, I'll probably be doing a live from there, and that'll be fun. And possibly Thursday. Tomorrow, we should have memberships, so that's pretty cool. Stoked about that. Long time coming, and I want to thank everybody that has been following along. I don't want to paint nice. You know, I have. The first knife I ever reviewed, I painted and did a giveaway with, and that was a Lander 1 that's in my profile pic. And then I've done a knife for Iowa AK. He had a Kubi with jade scales, and I did like a thunderstorm on it. And then I did more of an abstract one for Jimmy Crow. I just haven't figured out how to like do it like easy. You know, doing more than one at once can be difficult. Just between taking them apart, putting them back together. Oh, I know. I don't know what I did with them. My office is a mess. Oh, there's just piles of stuff. So I'll definitely have some for tomorrow. Gov deals. Okay, Robo. Yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, it's not available in my area yet, Ron. Definitely next time. Yeah, I'll have them for tomorrow. Especially if we got memberships available. We're gonna have to have sprinkles, right? So thank you, LNav. Bottom left knife versus the top knife. Yeah. Corvette XL, which I love. And then the Cayman XL came in today. And if we go size-wise, I mean, Cayman's bigger, which is crazy. The Cayman's lighter, though. And, yeah. Lots of fun. So, oh, geez, my phone. On here. Oh, my charger died. All right. So I got to charge my charger and my phone. And I can, let's see if I can flip it around over here. So you can see that it's reading like, yeah. YouTube always messing with people. So yeah, tonight Casey's on, Ray's on. Yeah, and it's about 100 degrees outside right now, and just as humid. And I'm gonna get out some of my stuff I've been whittling to show you guys for tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna go plug in multiple things, and you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank everybody who donated, and in the 70s, oh, that would be nice. All right, you guys have a good night. Later.